YouTube TV, good to see you again.
Hello.
Warriors Spurs 2.0. Steph did it again over Wemby. Was it enough, though?
I don't know. Is this the player of the year? That's another question. He's a high school senior, and even he was wowed. SportsCenter, right now.
Mitch Robinson. Oh, my God. Freaking offensive rebound. Way to go, Mitch.
He had 8. That's a lot of excitement for 8. Let's get to Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs hosting Steph Curry and the Warriors, the second of a home-and-home. They played Wednesday, too. About 4 minutes left in the first quarter of this one. Warriors with a 4-point lead. Curry, he had 46 in the previous game. Good start. That's a 3. Warriors up 7. Now they're down to Curry with some distance. Spoiler alert, he had 9 threes in this game. This is a little deja vu all over again, though. Did you see it? Not from the game 2 nights ago, but from the Olympics. Step back, hits that 3. Warriors up 2 at the end of the first half. By the way, we go to the third. Dear Lord, what is Wemby doing? I'd say it's toddler style, but that's like a little too close to home. I don't matter. Spurs up 1, then 8 minutes left in the third. This might be E's favorite play. Curry turns the ball over nearly. Draymond Green recovers it. Green goes at Wemby, but Wemby blocks him, and then Wemby blocks him again. Standing tall, like literally, for now 97 consecutive games with the block. Spurs up 4. Curry, how about that 3? Gets him to 35 points. Boom. Through 3 quarters. Warriors down 2 at the end of 3. To the fourth we go. 8 minutes to play. Spurs up 5. We're inbounding. Wemby slams it down and is fouled, though. And these two went back and forth all game. Huge dunk over Green, but the bucket didn't count because it was called a foul on the floor. And look, Wemby doesn't move. Al Horford misses the 3. In and out of bounds. Jimmy Butler gets it from going out. Called for the foul on Wemby. You can debate that a little bit. Steve Kerr is doing more than debating. He was called for a technical. Spurs up 8 after the made free throws. Then Curry draining another 3. Warriors down 7. Wemby is like, I can hit threes too. Made 3 of those. Spurs up 8. But the Warriors were getting contributions from all sources. Warriors down 5, cut it to 2. Brendan Pajemski with that 3 at 10 points. Warriors down 3, make it a 1-point game, courtesy of Curry. Then 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Warriors down 1. Curry through the defense, passes to Butler, but Wemby is like, no. He had 3 blocks, and that one right there preserved the 1-point lead. Final 15 seconds, though. De'Aaron Fox is going to miss. Pajemski grabs the rebound, passes it to Curry. Curry draws the foul. Send him to the line. He'd make both. 49-point game. It's 109-108. De'Aaron Fox had 24 points. Not a single one of them there. Needed it, too. Warriors get the win 109-108.
No, we get a lot of attention, and we have our own expectations in our locker room that we can still win at a high level. That's all it is. We're just trying to live up to that. It's a long year. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of ups and downs, but just trying to, like I said, just come out and find an identity. We haven't been able to do that early in the season, but these are 2 gritty, gutsy, professional wins.
6 seconds left, has to hit both. Is any part of you like nervous or wondering if he might make them?
I'm nervous, but I'm not wondering if he's going to make them or not. You know, I mean, it's obviously game on the line, and you know, for him to step up there and knock them down, I think everybody expects it, but we shouldn't take that for granted. You know, that's pressure time, and he just calmly stepped up and knocked him down, and we all expected that, but that's who he is.
What would have been the reason that you lost the game, would you say?
Being more disruptive, you know, I see Curry went 16 for 26. 9 for 17 from 3, so that says a lot. We didn't take away what we should have.
It's 2 straight losses for the Spurs to the Warriors because Steph Curry had over 45 points in each of those games. It's only Curry and Michael Jordan who have done it at the age of 35 or older. And for what it's worth, Jordan did it back in 2001, but he was with the Wizards.
Wembanyama and the Spurs. Now, Steph, my gosh, talk about a bounce-back game. But first, Victor Wembanyama with the board here. Look at the stride, Wendy, just to get to the basket.
Stride, that's a journey for most people.
That's a great leap. Wembanyama had 31 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists in the game. But Dre actually stepped up in a huge way because he had this matchup. He's 6'6", going up against 7'5". What do you admire about his defense, Wendy?
Well, you can't beat higher. You can't higher than him, so you have to beat him lower. Watch Draymond get low on him. You can move gravity as tall as he is, and Draymond knows that. And Draymond came in with a game plan, and he executed it.
He absolutely did. Draymond Green, +15, went on the floor last night. Just effective disruption, and you adapt up from your code when you are that effective. Now let's head to the third quarter. The Warriors were down 9. Steph Curry would have what I'd like to call, we've heard it many times, a flurry, Wendy.
I don't know where this ranked, but it felt impressive, especially considering they've been struggling. They're coming off the second night of a back-to-back. Draymond called some guys up the night before. Steph paid that off.
Yeah, he was going from deep and he was knocking it down. When you see that type of emotion from Steph Curry, you know it's going to be most likely his night. Dancing in the middle of the paint.
How did he get there?
Going through traffic. I don't know. He nimbled his way through. Steph, huge night. Here, off ball, moving around the floor. Now this is teamwork. You're talking about team basketball, Perk.
For $1.
Knocks it down. The Warriors win by 5. Now, after the game, Steve Kerr called Steph Curry son of the Warriors solar system. What did you see from him in that third quarter, Danny Green?
I mean, it's excellence. We've seen it for 15 years now. I think year 17 for Steph. But he's so smart, and this is a tough matchup for San Antonio. Excuse me, you didn't have a triple-double. Wem did have a triple-double, but he was less effective for defensive end because you got so much run around the perimeter. Steph realizes there's overload on one side, cuts through the paint, making Wemby be the guy to match up with him, gets open space, knock down 3. You got to hit Wemby out there, try to get him active on the perimeter. So Steph did a great job with that. This is what impressed me the most about Steph. He didn't just kill him from 3. He did a lot from 2. He was only 5-16 from 3. Coming off these pin downs, De'Aaron Fox, the third game back, got to be locked in. Comes off the pin down, you got to communicate, got to switch. They didn't get the switch. He gets an easy deuce. Looked like nice off the glass bank shot. You got to call it, easy money.
Now, Danny, we have, though, Perk, seen this movie before when Steph is scoring. You know that Draymond feels like he's scoring too. But honestly, it gives him confidence on the other end. Draymond was in his bag. What did you
He was in his bag, and he's the heart and soul of this team. And to you box score lovers and you people that hate on Draymond, this is why he's one of the best defensive players of all time, because it doesn't have to show up in the box score. Look who he's guarding. Look at the fight. Look, he's guarding Victor Wembanyama, 7'7" alien. Look at him contest this to cause one of Victor's